Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be talking about the Linyanti area, which has a very complex geography. On words and images, I'm not alone. I'm with Onaletata Basimane. The Linyanti area has a rather complex geography. It stretches from the western border of the Chobe National Park to the Linyanti mesh. The major influence here is the Kwando River, which is a large source of water for the whole area. After crossing into Botswana, the Kwando meanders in a southerly direction towards the Linyanti fault line. Upon meeting the fault line in a perpendicular angle, the water turns east towards the Chobe National Park. Some of the water, however, spills backwards to form the Linyanti mesh, which stretches southwesterly and in turn eventually spills into the Zibidianja Lagoon. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go for a quick commercial break. We'll be back with more as we talk much about the Linyanti area. Nagiste commercially. Sure. Welcome back from the commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We talk more as we articulate further on the Linyanti area. This complex system of rivers, lagoons, and channels attracts and supports a huge diversity of wildlife. Where you and I see beauty, animals, seafood, water and shade, they see a source of survival. During the dry months of July to December, these resources are scarce in the surrounding Mopane woodland. The game is forced to move out of the Mopane's relative safety into the forests and floodplains close to the rivers. Naturally, predators follow. Linyanti is blessed with an abundant abundance of big predators. There are several prides of lion roaming the two parallel rivers, as well as the floodplains between them. A few nomadic males can always be spotted in the area on the prowl for territory, females, and opportunity. Some of these nomads have followed the river from the Chobe National Park. Some may arrive from neighboring Namibia to add spice to the mixing pot. African wild dogs have also historically been successful in this area. There are often 3 or 4 packs here at any given time, meaning the Linyanti area plays an important role in the conservation of this area. In the Linyanti, you can also spot endangered species. During denning season, the pegs will limit their movement with the area raising their young. Two of the pegs often move into the dense mopane woodland to den in relative safety and stand a better chance of successfully raising their young. In the early are always lurking in the woodland a little away from the river. Interactions between hyenas, wild dog, lions here are legendary, even though there is essentially food for all. Leopards roam the riverine woodlands too, stalking silently, trying to avoid the other predators during the drier months. This often impossible as game is concentrated around water. And all big predators have to share the same hunting grounds. Antelopes grazing peacefully on the area and on the plains may suddenly explode into a frenzy of hooves as they try to escape the pack of wild dogs that has just come charging out of the trees. Some run in fear towards the water. Where yet another danger resides. The crocodile. The fear they have of what lurks beneath the south is evident as many stop in their tracks, only to be cornered and killed right by the marauding pack of dogs. Those with courage, experience, take the leap into the dark waters, dodging sticky mud, snapping reptilian jaws, and are lucky enough to make it to the other side. They will live another day, but the reprieve is always short-lived. A hungry crocodile has beady eyes and will not give up. The apparent abundance of food and water along the rivers comes at a cost for all prey species. Rivers of life become rivers of death. The sometimes gory scenes that take place on these plains do not detract from the charm of the area, but instead are all a part of an enthralling story. It is the very reason why the area is so popular with wildlife. Photographers often find it very interesting during this scenery season. It's a unique place where geography, biology, and the map of life boil together to produce incredible stories. Again and again, from one season to the next. About the Nyanti